Hey everyone, Bill and Carrie with KB Trucks.
Hello.
Where are we?
We are in Omaha, Nebraska. We are at the Henry Dorley Zoo and Aquarium. We have been here for several hours already. We took a little break and now we are going to launch into part 2 of our day here.
Here we are back at kind of that stingray statue we walked past earlier. Before we took a left up here to go to the dome, but instead we're going to go over here to the aquarium and the butterfly house. This is the outside of the aquarium, and this is the Sea Turtle Cafe. Kind of look over here real quick to see what they have. This place, they don't have a menu up, but they have a QR code. And kind of looking on there, they got some entrees like pizza, hot dogs. The smell of the pizza actually smells pretty good. Looks like they got some ice cream too here. All right, gotta wander into the aquarium. There's a little bit of a line when we come in, and what the line goes to, it looks like there's like a little touch pool here where you can touch. They got a couple different starfish in here you can touch. This is aquarium in here with some African mooney and barreled flagtail. They got a couple of puffins in here and a few other from that area. Oh, look at that one.
Get over here.
Just wander around the corner. There's just a huge exhibit for penguins. And it looks like they got this thing here for snow. So it looks like it's snowing in there. Yeah, these are big penguins. Oh, here they come kind of swimming by.
Wow, they're doing a show for you.
So there seems to be a variety of penguins in here. Like like what kind? You saw?
Rock Hopper was one of them.
And
That's the little tiny guy.
And king?
King penguins. Those are the big ones. They say they're like 35 pounds each.
These with the yellow on their head, we think they're the king penguins. They are just big. They're gigantic. You can kind of see that snow kind of falling on top of them from where they are. So cute. So here's some of the penguins from around the world. Not necessarily the ones they have in here, but this is the king penguin. And then there's another one that they have in there, the northern rock hopper. Well, these are predatory fish. I don't know what they are, I haven't seen the list, but that's some big starfish there. Yeah, so according to the sign here, these predatory fish, they're like on the top of the food chain, and so they're just known for helping control overpopulation of other species of fish, and they're really good about hunting fish that are not well. This is kind of interesting. I don't think I've seen a fish kind of cling to the walls like that. Like this one's pretty much vertical. Yeah, and these other two are just hanging off to the side. So these are Japanese giant spider crabs, and that is no joke about their title. They are like 6 feet from tip to tip for their legs.
Really do remind you of spiders.
Yeah. This setup's real neat. It's like showing some shallow waters. Kind of a setup here, and you can see some of the exotic fish floating around in here. Just floating, swimming. This is interesting. These are bee shrimp. They are just all over the place, and they're so tiny. Look at how small they are. They're like smaller than Tic Tacs. This is interesting. This is fluorescent coral, and some of these fish are kind of fluorescent too, at least in this light. Really pretty. Wow, they got a shark reef tunnel here, so we can see what swims above us. There goes some, I think that's tuna. Wow, there's just a bunch of them. It's like a flock. I know, it's a school. There are a couple scuba divers in here. I'm not sure what they're doing. But they're just tending to the aquarium. Oh, he found like a tiny little starfish.
that a shark tooth?
No, it's a shark tooth. Wow. Well, this is really neat in here. Oh, there goes a shark over us. Oh, there goes another shark. Wow. This area they call Ocean Drifters. They got a bunch of jellyfish on display around here. These are West Coast sea nettle. Wow. Yeah, beautiful. These are moon jellyfish. They got like a special light on them. But wow. These are West Africa sea nettle. He's got some long tails. These are also pretty for different reasons. This is South American sea nettle. Wow. Wow. These are known as upside down jellyfish. And you can kind of see why. They look like they're upside down. At first I thought they were coral before I came over. Here are a couple of fish from the Caribbean reef. Some of them are very colorful. I got a couple different types of stingrays in here. So like that one is different than that one back there. We got a couple of sharks in here as well. There's one right there. Oh, and here they got piranhas, and these are pacu, which people sometimes think are piranhas, but piranhas are actually these smaller ones over here with the red bellies. And the same exhibit with the piranhas is a toucan. Beautiful bird. What do we get?
We got a twist cone.
Carrie happy she's got her ice cream?
Yes, yes. I have a special place in my heart for twist cones.
And this was about $4.50. Got a nice little ice cream cone break. Now we're gonna walk into the butterfly and insect house. So we got a little bit of a line walking through. So if this is like other places we've been, they're gonna let us in one group at a time to try to keep the butterflies from leaving. So if you can see in there, there's a separate room, kind of like an airlock type situation. So they just let another group in, so he'll give instructions and then they'll let us in. Over here you can learn some of the difference between butterflies and moths. For one, butterflies are more likely to fly during the day and moths are at night. Butterflies are more bright colors, moths have more duller color. The zookeeper just let us in and it is beautiful in here. Really neat seeing all these butterflies float around. So he gave us a list of instructions that were kind of interesting, but basically one thing was none of these butterflies in here are native to this area.
To the United States, period.
Yeah, so they don't want any of these getting out and possibly, you know, loving the plants that are growing here. Yes. Causing crop damage. So we're gonna just enjoy what we have here and not take anybody home with us. This one landed really up close with us. Oh, so pretty. Carrie just took a really cool photo.
Isn't that neat?
Oh, here's one right here. Wow. If you see these little plates like this, they're using these to feed the butterflies. And so there's like a different type of fruits in there. It looks like at least an orange and cantaloupe, some other things. Look at these guys. Wow. Look at this one. It's so fascinating. It looks like it's got the eyes of an owl or a bird on it, you know, to keep it safe from predators. But I'm pretty sure that's a moth.
That's so cool.
Wow, that is, yeah.
Look at how big he is.
I'd say he's, what, 4 inches at least?
I would say at least 4, yeah, 4 to 5.
Check out this yellow one here. Yeah. There you go. There's another one of those feeding pots or whatever, and there's a butterfly enjoying a meal with some of those fruits. Pair of orange ones. Here's some of the butterflies that they have on display. And so like this top one and bottom one, they're two different ones, and I keep thinking that they're the same one that I've seen. They both have red spots and white spots on them. Very neat. Oh, so cool. We just left the butterfly thing, and they have like this other exhibit with some insect, and check out this spider. This is a golden orb web spider. Never seen anything like this. It's got like, oh, it's so cool.
Wow. The blue butterfly I was telling you about in there is actually the one with the eyes. When it opens up its wings, it's bright blue on the inside.
Oh, really? Oh.
And he was opening them up, but you were too busy shooting an ugly spider.
Hey, those spiders are beautiful. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Look at that blue one there. Wow. That's a pretty blue. Okay, so that was the one that had that looked like it had like the eye on it. In this case, they got a bunch of cocoons, and you can see the cocoons for the different type of butterflies. Like right there, oops, right there, that's common mime. It looks like it just kind of came out of there. But yeah, they have them labeled right above what they'll look like after they hatch. And some of the cocoons are neat. They look like leaves. Interesting. So here's some facts. Apparently, a group of butterflies is called a rabble. This is in the insect area. Got a Mexican flame leg tarantula. Oh, there he goes. A lot of the insects in here are kind of hard to show on camera, but this is a large one. This is the jungle nymph. See if I can get the shadow here. There he is. Foreground. That is not a leaf. And he is a pretty decent size there. There's my hand. These are jumping sticks. They're like at least 6 inches long. You can see several of them. There's at least 4 there that I see. Can you see them all? There's 2. There's 2 more parallel to each other. You know, I thought that butterfly and insect building was very interesting.
It really was.
Yeah, a lot of things I've never seen before. So we're going to continue on to the Africa.
Yes, we are going to go to the Africa Grasslands next.
As we're walking toward the Africa trail, this is the Sky-Fari, and you can see the price there. It's $7 for a round trip only. It's kind of too bad that Sky-Fari thing isn't working, because where the other end is was where we were approximately before our lunch break, before we had to walk all the way to the front to try to find something to eat. But oh well, we're making our way back to the
steps. We're getting our steps in.
Yes, thinking positive. All right, here we are, the African Grasslands. Here are 2 more kip splingers. We actually saw them elsewhere in a different enclosure. Here, she's so cute.
They're so tiny.
Oh, there's a 3rd one there behind that rock.
Oh, yep. There he is.
Way down there on the other side of the enclosure, there are 2 white rhinos. One can see the front of. They're so neat. We're gonna go check out this little overlook over here for the African grasslands, and there are a couple of giraffes walking by right now. Hi everyone. They like that tree for some reason. And from up here you can kind of see how expansive the zoo is. So that is the butterfly and insect building we were in. And then of course there's the white rhinos, the giraffes. Over there is more of the African. Over there are Chevy Impalas. And that is a kudu. Kudu. Here comes another giraffe. Stage right. There's a pair of meerkats right there in that doorway. They're cute little things. Oh, we're gonna go out. Where are we going, buddy? Gonna see if we can head into the giraffe herd rooms. The door's open. There are a couple in here. Got one over here chewing on some plants. Look, honey, there's a tiny one over there.
Look at how tiny he is compared to, I'm assuming that's probably mom.
Yeah.
How cute.
Well, we learned at the Blank Zoo that giraffes are born at about 6 foot right away, and the average length of a giraffe's adult leg is 6 feet. So he's like what, 9 feet by now?
No clue.
And you can see there's a deck up there, and there's some kids feeding the giraffes. That's fun. There we go. Hopefully I can get a better shot of that. You can see that baby giraffe. There you go. It's got a mouthful of lettuce. Very cute. What are the names?
Betty and Arthur.
Gonna go to the next building. This is the elephant family quarters. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh.
We're gonna go outside so we can see it outside.
We just walked in and we just saw a baby elephant run out that door to go outside to the outside enclosure. So we might go back out there to go see if we can see them. All the others saw Carrie running to the edge of the cage going, oh, oh, oh.
Too, because there's that one and then that one is super little too.
Oh, there they are. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Look at them. And just run around. Oh. Look at how cute. Wow. What are the names of the babies?
Eugenia and Sonny.
Oh. They are adorable.
They're so cute.
Those babies are so big.
Yeah, so these are African elephants. And you know, you can tell the difference between an African and an Asian elephant?
No.
Because we're in Africa right now.
Look how it's crossing.
So cute.
You hear the one making the squeaky noises a little bit ago?
I did, yes.
Or by mom.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, look at the ears.
So you can see the one elephant, the large one, it was throwing dirt on themselves to try to stay cool. That's one of the ways they stay cool, is to put a layer of dirt on them. And just a little one is just so cute trying to run around. Gonna continue down the path. This is Elephant Amphitheater. This looks like a place that occasionally they might have some shows to display the elephants, since elephants are in that pen over there. This building is the African Lodge. You can get some counter service stuff here at the Tusker Grill, and they have some seating inside. Across from the African Lodge, this is the train station you get tickets to that, of course, will go around the zoo. I'm not sure if this is the only stop or not. Behind the train station, we get a better view of those white rhinos. You can see they tend to have 2 horns as opposed to the Indian rhinos that we saw earlier that only had 1 horn. This is closed right now, but this is the Pygmy Goat Corral. It seems like a place where you can go over here and you can buy some things that you can feed to the goats, like a petting zoo type area. This building is the garden room, so they got some classrooms in here. What's kind of neat around here is they got some fountains, and they also have a bunch of these giant statues. Maybe not giant, but there's a elephant, and this looks like a Komodo dragon. So they got a couple of these all around. Here's that sky ride. You can see it going all the way down here, and it keeps going. Walking across the Pelican Bridge, and there's a bunch of koi around here. In fact, I saw a thing for fish food that they said they will refill later in the spring, but you can't buy the koi right now. Got some cheetahs over here. I really like the way how this one's like looking over everything, just examining the whole enclosure. Some African bongo. Wow, very pretty. There's another cheetah. This is actually really neat for us because quite often when we've seen them at other places, they are usually just laying down in the shade. Here's over by the lions, and here's another counter service place you can go to. I'm gonna go check out this. We think the lion. There they are. Yeah, there's the lions over here. Oh, they just poke their heads up. Look at how awesome these guys look.
They look so majestic.
Yeah. Wow. So powerful. Kind of a neat photo op here. You can get in the truck here for a photo. It kind of pokes out here in the back. You can have the lines behind you. Here's the platform for the other end of the Sky Ride, Sky Safari platform. And there's also another camp back there, but it's closed currently. Over here you can see some of the things that they use to track animals. So they got a helicopter, Jeep. According to sign, this is one of the things that they could use to transport elephants. So they put them in these large containers, and they can open them up at either end. Behind there are some sables, or a type of antelope. Check out the horns on these guys. Beautiful. Basically, we are on the one end of the zoo, and it's amazing how big this place is. So we're on the African trail, or grassland, and from here there's kind of up there the main entrance, or there's a path up the main entrance. That's the dome that we were at with the desert and the cave and the swamp thing. That's the meerkat, or not meerkat, the lemur trail, Madagascar trail thing. Aviary is that netting over there. So it's a pretty big size zoo. Covers a lot of ground here, and boy, have our legs starting to feel it. We're kind of making our way back out, so we're going to have to go through the Gorilla Valley.
Oh darn! We have to go through the Gorilla Valley.
Oh no, yeah. Oh, the other trail that goes around is closed right now for construction. As we walk in, there's like a family all right here. We got this little one right there, and I think 3 more females nearby. Look at that little one right there, so cute. So really a lot different feel in here now as opposed to earlier. A lot of the school, it's now 4 o'clock, so a lot of these school groups have left. There was a lot of school groups here today.
There were a lot of school groups here today.
But it's nice and quiet in here now.
Yeah.
So come later. It's amazing. There's a gorilla right up here at the window. Oh jeez. Oh wow. That was awesome. This is interesting. So there's an enclosure over here, and then there's a tunnel here, which the gorillas can pass into the second enclosure across the walkway. So they can go from one side to the other right above our head, and you can see them cross up there. Oh, look at these guys. Wow, look at him walk. We're actually going to take the elevator up, so you could take a path, or they actually have an elevator. We might take the elevator.
See? Orangutan.
Ooh. You can see into that. Oh, there's an orangutan right there. We actually tried to look over here earlier, but there's just so many people We went around the outside instead, but you can see there's a couple of orangutans in here. There's supposed to be some langurs too. There's one of the orangutans. Orangutans are like one of my favorite primates. I just think they're so interesting. There's another one over there. In here are siamangs. They were the ones that were making so much noise earlier that I kept calling baboons, and I'm wrong. But they can be really loud. You can hear them for miles. We decided that the desert dome thing here is so interesting.
It's really cool in here.
That we're just going to go.
We've got time to kill. Let's go ahead and go through it again.
In the lobby here, the entrance to the dome, you can see these are some places we're going to go visit. So the Soren, and then Australia's Red Center, and Africa's Namib. I don't know how to pronounce that word. If you are a pressed penny collector, they have one inside the dome here. It is $1. This is awesome. This is just amazing how big this is. These two burrow owls, they are like grooming each other. The one on the left's got these bright yellow eyes, and the other one on the right you don't really have colors for their eyes, for its eyes. See what I mean? So I wouldn't say we sprinted, but we definitely just took a quick route through the dome. Yeah. Just because it was so awesome in there, really.
It really is. I mean, it is so... You don't see this anyplace else. It's very unique.
Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna make our way toward
the gift shop.
They're doing a lot of construction around here. You can see they're doing some up here at this. They have a large screen theater, a giant screen theater, and this is the way This is the way out. So here's the entrance to the theaters. They have 2 different movies that they play here. They also have concessions. You can see kind of the list and prices right there. I'm gonna walk in the gift shop. Seems like it's kind of traditional type stuff. Got your t-shirts and sweatshirts and stuffed animals aplenty. Okay, we are wrapping up our day at the Doyley Zoo in Omaha, Nebraska, and whoa, did we have a full day, and I do mean full day, literally a full day. We were here for almost 8 hours.
We got here about 9:30. It is now after 5 p.m. We have been going non-stop all day with a small little short break for lunch, but otherwise, that is how big this zoo is. Bill didn't quite believe me when I was telling him when I was reading stuff that this was a whole day experience. He's like, okay, so we're gonna do this, this, and this on the day. And I'm like, no, we're not. We're doing the zoo and the zoo only. Okay, well,
I was proven wrong, but we walked like 7 miles according to my pedometer on my phone, so that's crazy. We covered a lot of ground here, a lot of cool things. I would say that this is probably one of my top, 3 or 4 zoos that we've been to.
This is an amazing zoo.
Yeah, it is crazy big and fun and everything, but we want to thank you for joining us. Please come check this out. Check this out, seriously. Anyway, I want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill.
I'm Carrie.
You've been watching KBP Treks. Please do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and help the channel grow, and we will see you next time. Until then, good luck and have fun.
See ya.
Oh, look at them. Look at them.
They're to welcome a 3rd one next year. Yeah, I hear that.
I wonder which one. So then the mother would...